SHMACKEMAGOB! It's me, Dr. Fuck, and it's Sunday. Every Sunday I put aside for Black Sabbath. Get it? Sabbath, Sunday. And this week I'm going to do something that's very, very difficult for me because it always changes from week to week. So I'm just going to give you my list of this week of my favorite Black Sabbath albums from the 70s. The 8 albums from the 70s, I rank them from worst to best. And I have that knucklehead with me, that insane. Listen to that guy. Hi, Lee.
Hey, Lee? He's the insane one. I'm the normal one. How are you?
Oh, split personality, Lee, tonight.
Well, I'm going to split before my personality takes control. I tell you that much.
All right. So, Lee, I'm going to have to bring this up. Do you know a guy on YouTube called Sea of Tranquility?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. I watch his videos all the time.
I watch his videos too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. And he does these as well. I'm not ripping him off because you can do your little research on my channel, and I've been doing these. I've ranked albums 10 years ago, But
it's some that a lot of people do. There's no robbing of anything. It's like anybody can do it. It's all good.
But I just wanted to bring him up because every time he starts his ranking of albums, he always has this little thing to say, and rightfully so. I understand why he does it, but he always says, look, this is my opinion, not yours. So, don't get offended, this and that. Look, I know what he's going through because I get it all the time on my channel. Oh, what about this? Or, oh, you like this more than that. But, Sea of Tranquility, that guy is like a decent dude. He's like
Yeah,
he's a good guy. He's just a good guy. And, I consider myself a good guy, but I have a little bit of scumbag in me. So I would like to start by saying, hey, look, this is my top list. So fuck you if you're going to be offended by, oh, you didn't put this over that. No. You're a bigger scumbag than I'll ever be. You know what I'm saying, Lee? Wait. I got something. Wait, Lee. I need you to be quiet for a second because I have somebody else that needs to say something to these pickle whistlers. Wait, hold on. Listen. That was my ass. That was my ass saying, fuck you too, you fucking idiots. The fuck? And, see a Tranquility guy? Hey, man, there's many things he says that I'm like, well, I would have put mine higher than this, but hey, man, it's his opinion. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, that's the good thing.
Hey, Lee, so we're going to do the fucking top 8 Black Sabbath albums from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And just so some of you out there know, Black Sabbath from the 70s is my favorite band. I love every Black Sabbath lineup. I didn't like 13. I liked about, 4 or 5 songs off Forbidden. And, and that's another thing. Pickle whistlers are like, what about Dio and Gillan and Tony Martin and Glenn Hughes? I'm like, I love them all too, but I'm just saying, this is my favorite lineup. Well, mine's Dio. I don't give a fuck. That's cool that yours is Dio, but why the fuck are you telling me? I don't give a fuck. My favorite. It's like these fucking people. They're like, your favorite is the Ozzy era, so I'm going to have to school you and let you know that I think the Dio era is better. So therefore you're wrong. No. Yeah. Bitch, don't make me put my butt to the fucking mic again because it wants to say something to you again. Anyway, so
would you like me to tell you really quickly something as far as what got me into Black Sabbath? Because I think you'd be entertained by it. I won't
not
take
really.
Too long.
I know I'm not going to be entertained, but just do it anyway. What the fuck? I guess you're my guest, right?
Yeah. Well, I was in a camp, like a Christian camp, and a guy was telling me he no longer listened to Black Sabbath because they were evil. And so he was telling me about the album cover with the naked demon on the bed, and he was telling me about this stuff, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, I was asking him, what album is it? Or what's the most evil album? But I wasn't saying it because I was going to get away from them. I was thinking, okay, tell me so that I can get the album, you know? And then later in high school, no, in junior high, we got credit for doing homework. And if you got enough credit, you could get whatever you wanted within a certain amount of money. And I decided to get an album. So I decided to get an album by Black Sabbath. So my teacher bought me Black Sabbath's Paranoid as credit for school. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome, Lee. I would ask for crack.
Oh, okay. I would have asked Jenny for the crack of her ass, but she didn't want to spread it out during school hours. Oopsie.
Oh. All right, Lee. So we got 8 albums here, and I asked you to rank them all from least favorite to favorite. And there's 8 of them, so it's a top 8. We're not including, obviously, We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll and Live at Last, none of that, or the millions of compilations NEMS put out, like Black Sabbath's Greatest Hits and so on.
I don't even know about them, hardly.
Yeah, well, it's just songs that are on these albums, nothing different.
Yeah, okay.
So what would be at the bottom at your number 8?
My number 8 would be Never Say Die.
What?
That's my number 8.
Wow. All right. Well, also on this, I'm going to say, what's your favorite song off each album? So what's your favorite song off Never Say Die?
I would say the title track, believe it or not.
Do you like the album, Lee, or do you dislike it?
It kind of fell flat for me compared to the other Black Sabbath albums.
All right, fair enough. Most people would agree with you, Lee.
Yeah.
But I'm not most people, you know what I'm saying?
You're you,
which
means
me.
you're only 1% of you.
Exactly. Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility, I remember him saying he really disliked Never Say Die.
Oh,
and that's his opinion, man. I look, I have nothing against his opinion on Never Say Die, but you is a different story.
Hey,
fuck you.
I didn't want to mention that, but I have to.
All right, Lee. Now I'm going to go into my number 8, and it's not Never Say Die. It's Technical Ecstasy.
Huh.
I love the album. By the way, I love every album on this top 8. Just saying, Technical Ecstasy, I will put at the bottom. I really dislike the song Rock and Roll Doctor and She's Gone. Those 2 songs on that album, I just dislike. I love the rest. And if I had to pick my best, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have told you my favorite song on here is All Moving Parts Stand Still. But it has been eclipsed by You Won't Change Me, the second song on the album. That's now my favorite track off Technical Ecstasy. Love the album, just don't like those 2 songs. And I think that's probably what drove it all the way to the bottom was, it's just not as solid as, let's say, like Never Say Die.
Well, Technical Ecstasy is not on my big list.
Well, what's your number 7?
You're not gonna like it.
No, it's okay.
Sabotage.
What? What's wrong with you? Wait. Here's a better question for you, Lee. What's right with you?
I don't know.
Me neither. All right. Well, what would be your favorite song off Sabotage?
Hole in the Sky.
All right, great song. Now, let me ask you, why would you put Sabotage all the way at the bottom, right above Never Say Die?
I guess it's because some of the instrumentation or some of the vibes of the songs don't really grab me.
Right. It's a personal thing.
Yeah. Pick a fucking Whistler.
I'm pretty surprised, to tell you the truth. Not upset, nothing like that. But yeah, I can't. I gotta admit, wow, Sabotage all the way down there. Huh? My number 7, oddly enough, is the Black Sabbath album I listen to the most.
Oh.
And I love the album so much. But I'm gonna have to say my number 7 is Never Say Die. You're number 8. I just like all the Sabbath albums before, except for Techno XC more. I think Never Say Die is a great, fantastic album. It may have to do with timeline, because even though I was aware of Black Sabbath and We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll, Never Say Die was the album I bought from Black Sabbath when it was brand new. And I fell in love with it. Never Say Die, Johnny's Blade, my favorite song on there. My favorite song on Never Say Die is Junior's Eyes. But a very, very extremely close second is Air Dance. Not a fan of Breakout. I do not like that song, Breakout. It's just terrible. With the horns and stuff, I just can't stand it. Love Swinging the Chain with Bill Ward and Shockwave. It's just a fantastic album that I never get bored of. But I do understand where you're coming from, Lee, because a lot of people would put it at the very bottom. Then there's a lot of people who put Technical at the bottom. A lot of people put Technical and Never Say Die at the bottom, which I'm with them. Yeah, you put you like Technical more than Sabotage.
I'm a little bit more.
Yeah, I gotta ask, because this is very important to people listening out there. What type of vodka are you drinking, Lee?
In New York, the cheap vodka is Nikolai.
All right, everybody, stay away from Nikolai.
Shut up!
Wait, hey, no, I'm just doing a public service announcement, okay?
I'm doing a public shut up announcement.
Okay, I'll shut up after I say this. Stay away from Nikolai vodka because it makes your musical taste shitty.
Shut up!
All right, Lee. So then we're going to number 6. What's number 6 on your list?
You mean number 6? It's Technical Ecstasy.
Okay. Why?
It's better than Sabotage. To me, I liked the way that they performed on it. It has, to me, more of a sincere rocking edge, even if they use keyboards on it.
I love Technical Ecstasy. Even though it's at the bottom of my list, I absolutely love that album.
Yeah.
What would be your favorite song off Technical Ecstasy?
Backstreet Kids.
I'm not another Backstreet Kid. So far, Lee, every song you picked is the opening track. Never Say Die.
Yeah, but that's not going to be continuous. It just happens to be that on those albums that are my worst albums, the first few songs I like, and then the rest I don't.
I heard a scratching noise. I see you changing tracks now because every album was the first track. Now you're saying that because I called you out.
No, I'm not going to give you a screenshot of my phone.
No, I don't want your Obama phone to break.
Yeah, I don't want the bone in my dick to break.
What?
I got ya, silly boy.
All right, Lee. Well, where are we? 6? My number 6, and again, I'm telling you, I love all these albums. And this one I'm about to name, I love every song off it. My number 6 is Paranoid. And a lot of people say, oh, I'm so burnt out on War Pigs. Man, War Pigs, I can never get burnt out on that song. Especially that beginning with the siren and oh my God, give me that song conflict. Iron Man, Paranoid, I can kind of, understand, kinda. Still love those songs, but War Pigs is fucking phenomenal. But my favorite song off Paranoid, definitely, hands down, Electric Funeral. Oh man, that
Ooh.
I don't think there's a scarier riff ever written than that opening riff. Wow, 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 now, now. When I was a little kid, my brother would play that, and I would run out of the room thinking, if I listen to this, I'm going to hell. See, a lot of people don't realize back in the 70s when you were a little kid, we were very God-fearing. That's why you look at reports on the movie The Exorcist.
Yeah.
When that movie came out in the early 70s, there were people running out of the theater going straight to church, thinking, I'm going to hell for watching this. That's how it was for us back then. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't realize how God-fearing, we were back in the early 70s, little kids, and even grown-ups, because I'm talking about grown-ups running out of the theater from The Exorcist going to church. Now we're going to your number 5, Lee.
Okay. Master of Reality.
How can you say Master Reality is number 5? What's wrong with you?
Nothing, you little bitch.
All right, so Master Reality. Why would you put it at number 5? What do you have a problem
Because
with
there's
it?
others that are better.
All right, but do you have a problem with it?
I don't have a problem with it as much as I have better stuff with the others.
But is there any song you don't like off Master Reality?
Sweet Leaf isn't so wonderful. It's like a cliche song. It's like, okay, so what? It's a pro marijuana song, but it's just kind of boring in a way.
Okay. I find it extremely exciting. You know that
Oh,
part,
you
like,
shut up. You don't actually.
hey,
You're
I
just
do.
saying that.
That
Shut up.
that part where Bill Ward is going ape shit on the drums during the solo. Holy shit, man! I guess you have to fucking drink Nikolai vodka to not find the
I
greatness in
guess
that.
what you have to do is just get Ozzy's vocals out of it and just listen to the drum solo, right, bitch? But my favorite song off Master
Oh
of
yeah, I
Reality
forgot
is
to ask.
Children of the Grave.
Ah, yes, great song, Lee. All right, well, my number 5 again, like Paranoid, I love every song off it. I just happen to like 4 albums more than it. And it's such a great album. And sometimes, I got to say this right now, I haven't said this yet. The next 5 I name, sometimes there's certain times that I think it's the best album. And I think this
Hmm.
one's the best album sometimes. That's the
Hmm.
weird thing about Black Sabbath. The my top 5 can be my favorite on certain times of the week, on certain
My
different
my
times.
my 3 are kind of like that.
Yeah, my 5 are like that. And this one sometimes is my favorite, but as of now, as of we're recording this is my 5th favorite, and that's the first album.
Hmm. Hmm.
And oddly enough, my favorite song off the first album is the cover song. No, not Evil
Hmm.
Woman, because I do have Evil Woman now on vinyl, but I grew up with the Wicked World version. And so
Hmm.
my favorite song off it is Warning.
Hmm.
You know who did the Warning, Lee?
Um.
Cheater. Don't Google it. Who?
Listen, you bitch. I know the fucking song, asshole.
Yeah, but who originally did it?
Ainsley Dunbar.
All right. I was just checking. All right, you can turn off your Google now.
Oh, shut up. I don't
Ah,
use no
you
fucking booble
fucking
booble.
Googled it, you motherfucker.
I'm no booble.
What band did Ansley Dunbar also play drums in?
Journey.
And who else?
He also played with Frank Zappa.
And
Shit. He also played
you
with.
Googling again.
No, I'm not. Shut up. I don't know what else.
Whitesnake, man, the big Whitesnake album.
Oh God, I don't like it.
Well, he played on it. The one was Still
Well,
of the
then
Night.
fuck off. I don't like that album.
Okay, all right. That's why you didn't know, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's why Google didn't come up quick enough.
Shut up.
Wow, what are you
That's
talking
why
about?
Google Van Poo Poo didn't suck my yuck.
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, well, how about number 4, Lee?
Number 4 would be Volume 4.
Volume 4. Okay. You got a problem with it? Any songs on there you don't like?
I guess I think Changes is on it. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a lot of people seem to not like that version, that song. I love that song. I actually, but you know what, Lee? There is a guy. There is a guy that did a cover
My
of it.
favorite is Change.
What the hell's
My
wrong with
favorite
you,
is
man?
Supernaut.
Yeah. I will say I do love Changes, and but I will say there's a guy out there who's passed away. His name is Charles Bradley.
Hmm.
He does a version of Changes that I actually think is better than the Black
Yeah.
Sabbath version. And I can't say that about any other Black Sabbath cover I've ever heard as good as what the hell are you doing, dude?
I'm sorry. I'm scraping some stuff off my keyboard.
Would
Sorry.
it happen to be your semen?
No,
Okay.
this time.
Not this time.
Yeah.
You just gave your number 4, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right, my number 4, and again, sometimes it's my number 1, and there's not one bad song off it. Master Reality. And
Hmm.
it contains my all-time favorite Black Sabbath song. And
Wow.
and it's the one you don't like, Children of the Grave.
Oh, damn it. Why the fuck would you pick that one, man?
Yeah, it's my favorite Black Sabbath song.
Damn it.
You said earlier that was your favorite song off the album, don't you?
Yeah. Fuck you for mentioning it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
trying to
now
be a poser. I'm trying to be a poser.
you don't have to try,
Okay.
poser. I don't mean to offend thee, but you fucking bore me.
Yeah. I'm a worm that bores your ass. Never
Ew.
mind.
What the hell?
Oh
What the
yeah,
fuck?
yuck.
You, hey, man. Hey, I
So,
don't swing that way, bro.
worms don't care. Never mind. It's all good.
All right. Well, what's number 3 in your list?
The first album, the Black Sabbath album.
Number 3. You put it all the way down on number 3?
Yes, I did, bitch.
Oh, man. Why do you hate it so much?
No, I like it. It's just that there's two better.
Oh,
Fucker.
okay. Is there any song you don't like off it?
The only song that is slightly a little bit filler would be The Wizard, only because it sounds a little bit more like Jethro Tull than Black Sabbath.
God,
But
I love
I
it.
don't really dislike it. It's just not my one favorite.
I love the Wizard because I don't drink that stupid vodka you drink.
Shut up, you
What?
fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
man, I can't shut up, Lee. We're in the middle of making a video. I gotta keep talking, bro.
No, man, I'm fucking deluded.
Yeah, you're deluded.
Yeah,
You're polluted. That's what you are. You're polluted.
Hey, I like that, man.
Yeah, you're vodka polluted. What's the name of that vodka again?
It's called Polluted.
Polluted vodka. Stay away,
Yeah,
kids.
shut up.
All right, my number 3. Sometimes my number 1, and you know what? Most times it's my number 2.
Huh.
But not this week. I have another different number 2, but most of the time this one is my number 2. But as of today, no.
Mm.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Hmm.
God, I love that album. To me, it's their masterwork. It's their masterpiece. I
Yeah.
think it's the most. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's just the next level. You know, Black
Yeah.
Sabbath. God, every song on there is amazing, and It's hard for me to pick a favorite. It's a toss-up between Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and Spiral Architect, even though, man, National Acrobat is up there too. But I'm going to say this week, it's not Spiral Architect. My favorite song off it is the title track, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Yeah.
Holy mackerels. Do I love that song. And that is my number 3, Lee. Now we're going to number 2.
Did I tell you that my favorite song off the first album was Warning?
No, you didn't. But hey, it's the same. Oh, because it's mine, you copycat bitch.
No.
Just so you know, Lee, that was originally recorded by the Ansley Dunbar Band. You didn't know that?
I heard that version, you fucking asshole. In fact, I now remember that I said Warning, and then you said who did it originally. You fucking asshole. You going and tweaking with my amnesiac memory.
No, that's the vodka playing head games. I never said no such thing. All right, Lee. So that makes it number 2 on your part.
Yeah.
What's your number 2?
Paranoid.
All right, Paranoid. That's way down on my list, but that figures.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be way down on my list, but when I was hearing it again, it's like it's interesting, and I dig it.
So, since Paranoid is your number 2 on here, the question I have to ask is, why do you hate it so much that it's not your number 1?
I find some of the songs slow, like War Pigs. It's so slow.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like War Pigs off it?
I like Hand of Doom.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Cool.
But my favorite song is Fairies Wear Boots.
Yeah. Ozzy wrote those lyrics.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So now my number 2. Oh, boy. Number 1 is, I don't know. Usually, my number 2 and 3 are usually fight for the top spot. And it's number 2. A lot of people point at this one as the best one. And I don't blame them because it's so amazing. My number 2 is Sabotage. Love the fuck out of that album.
It
dark.
Ain't the best.
Hey, man. Sometimes it is the best to me, okay?
Hey, man, I gave him my number 7.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, Sabotage has Megalomania, The Writ, Symptom of the Universe, Thrill of It All.
Yeah, that's why it's number 7 for me.
Yeah, I know, vodka. But
shut up.
My favorite song off this album, and it would be my second favorite Black Sabbath song, would be Megalomania. So suck me.
Yeah. So suck me, Megalomania. Suck me, Megalomania. Oh, shit.
All right, Lee. Now we're going to your number 1, your favorite Black Sabbath album. And I haven't really been keeping score with you, so I really don't know what is your number 1 because honestly, everything you said so far, I really just don't care.
Yeah, well, thank you.
So what is
your
number 1?
I prefer that you don't care.
I can't remember.
People who care put me in cages. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. Look at Lee go. Look at Lee putting Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath all the way at the number 1 spot. Boy, I can't fault you there, buddy.
The title track is one of my favorites.
Is it your favorite song off the album?
Yeah.
There you go, copying me again.
Shut up. I also like Killing Yourself to Live,
but
that's not my very favorite.
Is it your second favorite off there?
It could be my second favorite, yeah. So
hey,
shut up.
Hey, sounds like you want to fight.
No, don't shut up.
Yeah, you got to hear my number 1, bro.
Yeah, man. It's so good. I'm sorry. I'm being daffodil and roses tonight.
Well, Lee, my number 1 Black Sabbath album. And it usually is my favorite one. I mean,
yeah.
When albums flip-flop, this one usually is my number 1 most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be Volume 4.
God, because you like changes.
No, let me think about that. Well, I mean, my least favorite on there is not actually a song. It's called FX. But then, yeah, change. I love changes though. But if I had to pick my least favorite actual song on the album, it would be changes. But I still love it. But just every other song, Cornucopia, Wheels of Confusion.
Okay. What's your favorite?
My favorite would be Super Null.
Okay, well, that's my favorite on there. So we agree. So, hey, it's all good. We agree on everything. That's right on, man.
Nah, you knew I was gonna say it was my favorite. That's why you said it was your favorite. You copycat bitch.
Well, but we still agree. So shut the fuck up, asshole. It's
All
all
right.
good.
Well, Lee, and you know what, Lee? Somebody just donated. Now I can't remember what album it was. Somebody donated Volume 4, track by track, Volume 4 versus some Kiss album. And I can't remember what it was, but I already taped it, and it will be up here tomorrow. I think it was hotter. Yeah, it was Hotter Than Hell. Tomorrow, Volume 4 versus Hotter Than Hell.
Yeah, whoopee.
Well, Lee, I would love to thank you for being on here, but you're an asshole.
well, thank you for that.
And you know what? Tune in next Monday, and Lee and I are gonna do our top 10 favorite Scab Kiss songs a week from tomorrow. If you're listening to this while it just aired,
Yeah.
tune in tomorrow for the Black Sabbath Volume 4 versus Hotter Than Hell, which was a request, a donation, and we'll do it. Hey, if anybody wants to donate for me and Lee to do a top 10 album from other bands, my PayPal is below. And don't worry, everybody, I'm not giving Lee any of that money.
You don't need to.
Yeah, because Lee is rich.
No, I'm bitch.
No, you're a rich bitch. The reason Lee has a lot of money is because he's loaded, but he always buys the cheapest of everything, like the vodka he's drinking. Great last words, Lee. Thanks for watching, everybody, and Lee. SHMACKEMAGOB, bitch. Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.